Welcome back to part 2 of my story, and we continue. I was explaining and telling you how I almost dropped out of school for an attempted cheating in examination. So I have explained before in the other video how I started doing the paper, familiarized myself with it, and I realized that I had done this paper before. So I was thinking of cheating so that I would score 50 out of 50 and nobody would know about it and I would just go away with it. So the book is inside the locker and I have to remove the book. So what I did is this. I took the book from the desk, placed it on my lap when no one was seeing me. In fact, when we were doing the paper in school, nobody wants to look at the other, because if you look at your neighbor will just alert the teacher, like, "Excuse me, sir, so and so is looking at me." So people were scared. You wouldn't want to be found in problems because that would cost you a lot. So I survey, I look around, and I realize nobody is seeing me. I take out the textbook, I put it on my lap, and then I open the exact page where I had already revised. I go back to the page. I go back to the back of the textbook to find out where the answers are. I am excited because everything is there. I can see from question 1 to question 50. So all I had to do was just to copy and paste. So here I am copying and pasting. I'm very serious about it. I am looking around to ensure no one is looking at me. So I copied from number 1 to 50, and in fact I was done in like 30 minutes. The paper was can I remember? The paper was 1 hour 30 minutes, or yeah, I think it was 1 hour 30 minutes. So here I am. I'm done doing the paper within 30 minutes. I'm a genius. But which kind of genius am I? I cheated. So after copying, there I am, I'm just waiting and I'm pretending to be going through my paper. The teacher comes and now tells us that you're left with less than 10 minutes, so go through your paper to ensure you've written your name, you've written your index number, and you've answered all the questions correctly. Our Kiswahili teacher was a good teacher, but he was no nonsense. He didn't like carelessness, especially when doing a paper. So you had to be very keen. If you happen not to be keen, then there would be dire consequences. So time is up. The papers, the answer sheets are collected, and I am on top of the moon. I am so happy that I'm going to score 50 out of 50. So here is where the twist comes in. Oh my God. As I was doing the paper, it happens that one of my classmates saw me, and it was a girl. So this girl approaches me and starts to confront me, telling me, "I saw you cheating. I saw you removing that textbook from your locker and copying directly." I told her, "You are lying. I didn't copy anything. You're just jealous of me. You know the way you can defend yourself. So you don't want to justify anything, but you're also pretending to be very serious about it." And she continues to say, "I'm going to report you. I saw you." You know, in primary school, let me tell you, nobody wants to be defeated, especially when doing an exam. Everybody wants to take the lead. So here I am. She knows very well I'm going to score everything because she saw me. I'm there denying that I did nothing. So finally, I start pleading with her because now she was threatening to report. I pleaded with her, trying to persuade her, and even tell her that I'll buy her something during lunch break, or even in the evening. I promised to give her money for the whole week. She wasn't buying any of those my persuasions, and I started getting scared and afraid. So what I decided to do was going to change my life. I told myself, The way the Kiswahili teacher is a no-nonsense person, I'm going to receive the best of the strokes on my buttocks. And I told myself I am not ready for that, because by the way, he used to really discipline us, and after that, if you're disciplined, you wouldn't want to do any mistake. So there I was, I had already done a mistake, and I knew that the consequences had to follow. So I decided that I'm not going to suffer. I timed when the papers were over, and I just went to the toilet. I looked around to ensure there was no teacher, no student seeing me. Then I walked slowly and silently out of the school gate. I think at this point, I'm a very bad boy. Why? 1, I have just cheated. 2, I'm running away. And I'm telling myself, I'm never coming back to this school. I'm never coming back to school. I am tired. I'm going back home. I don't care what will happen to me. I am just tired. Let me tell you, if you have a child outside there who feels the same, then you need to sit them down and just take them to a counselor, counsel them, talk to them, and walk with them. Because I think there's usually this kind of spirit. Let me say it's a spirit, because it was trying to ruin my life. There's that kind of spirit that comes to you when you're just about to finish a particular level of your education, like class 8, form 4, and your 4th year in the university. So this spirit was after me. I walked out of the school compound. Now, I want to make something clear here. The entire school claims that I jumped over the fence. Let me make it clear. There was a fence, there was a ladder behind our classroom, and the fence was just next to the classroom. So, there was a groundsman who was trimming the fence. And I must tell you, and I want to make it very clear today, that I did not jump over the fence. All the rumors over the years that you've ever heard that there was this boy during this year that jumped over the fence. Come on. If you are learning with me, if you did attend school where I did, I never jumped over the fence. Get that straight. That's why whenever anybody reminds me of that, I usually just tell them point blank that I didn't jump over the fence. And that is the truth. So I walked out of the school compound, and I was telling myself, I'm going back home. I'm going back home to my parents. Yeah, I don't care. I'm tired of school. Because in class 8, by the way, we used to be punished a lot. There was corporal punishment in school. So, but it helped us. Let me say it helped me. It shaped my life. In fact, we had a no-nonsense head teacher, deputy head teacher, and the teachers you wouldn't or couldn't even dare do anything wrong. So we were put online. As the saying goes, spare the rod, spoil the child. That is what they did to us. But it shaped us. It shaped us, it molded us, and that's why we are what we are today. So, I am out of the school compound. I am walking very fast. I don't want to look behind. Maybe somebody saw me and they were coming after me. And if you live in Kisumu, these are the areas I followed. I followed behind car wash and went through car wash to Kondele. Then I started now walking towards Bandani, airport, and to Kisian. I was tired. I was fed up with life. So, thank goodness, at the end of everything, I was rescued. So I will tell you how I was rescued and taken back to school in my next video. I know you are anticipating and looking forward to listen to this amazing story again. My name is Victor, and I am glad that you are able to hear this story and it teaches you something. If you are a pupil outside there and you are going through a time like this, know that you are not alone. We have gone through that, and we can boldly tell you that you are going to come out of it stronger and you are going to be a better person in the society. Trust me. Always pray to God every morning. Ask God to guide you. Ask God to give you wisdom and knowledge so that you don't make stupid mistakes and decisions. So see you in my next video. I'll be telling you how I got saved from just losing my life, and before I could even stop my education. Looking forward to meeting you again. So stick around. Thank you so much for watching. Like this video, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts under the comment section. See you in a bit. Bye.